All right, so
0.
okay, go to the end. Good job.
18. I knew it wasn't there.
No, don't give up.
That's what it should.
Don't say that.
9.
Okay. Please don't talk or you'll have to sit down.
36.
36.
20. 36.
Just had that card.
1. 4. 9.
Tie.
0.
Tie.
24. 12. Oh, I did.
Okay, please stop squeaking. This card doesn't count.
8. That's 12. 30. 24.
24. Okay, everybody's watching. This is review for everybody.
3.
Tie.
16.
Tie.
6.
Micah. That was close.
16. 40. 45.
35. You said
Made it.
35.
25.
Please quiet down so we can hear.
15. 18. 3. No. 9. 8. 18.
Okay, I'm looking to see who needs to sit.
9.
Kai.
27. 12.
Try not to kick the tripod.
30.
I heard somebody say it. Well, I heard somebody say it.
Yeah, I
Maybe
heard
you
somebody say it.
you might have accidentally said it.
counted.
Okay, I'm doing another one.
25. 20.
Yes.
27.
Okay, Micah and Jed, have a seat. It looked like you were. All right, get back in line, but it looked like you were talking. Ready?
4. 45. 40. 12. 34. 57.
Maybe we should have sang the song first. But we do our 6 times tables in the morning. Everybody got it? What is it?
38.
48. 6 times 8 is 48. Okay?
6. 12. No. 3. 12.
We're not
30.
adding.
30. 36.
36.
8. 16. 0. 0. No.
Jacob, have seat. You don't need to hate the game as long as you follow the rules.
54.
54.
You said it. Yes, you did. I heard you. You
Did
just
she
said-
say it?
She said 54.
Did you say it?
I went in my head. I didn't hear it.
All right.
5. 2. 4.
Tie.
28.
Yes. Okay, I should see everyone's eyeballs. 35.
6.
Tie.
16. 4.
Tie.
6. 12.
You didn't say 12, did you?
I said 12.
All right, well then you probably both said it together because I didn't catch that one.
0. Yes. 18. 6. 6. 45. 40. 25. 30. 40. 36. 40. 30.
Mm-hmm. 30.
9. 0. 3. 16.
I have 5 more cards.
9. You put it on the wrong side.
Oh, who said 16? Sorry.
30. 48.
2 more.
4.
Tie. Okay, last card.
6.
All right, have a seat. We're gonna count. All right, the evens got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Odds got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. The odd people won. Okay. You're odd people. Just kidding. All right, we're all odd people. Okay, that took a little longer than I was planning. Let's real quickly do our minds on math. You know what? I'm just going to divide you into 2 groups. So I want, if you're the first or second person in the row to stand up, you're going to compete against each other. First or second. All right. So ready? If you're the first or second people, here is your question. 11 times 4 minus 4 plus 5 equals
45.
Next one. 7 times 4 minus 6 plus 3 equals
25.
One more. 8 plus 6 times 1 minus 3 equals
11.
yes. All right, and if you are the third or fourth person in the row, stand up. Here we go. 10 minus 8 times 4 plus 9 equals.
25. 17.
Let's see. Okay. 4 plus 11 minus 6 times 4 equals.
40. 36.
36. Last one. 20 minus 11 times 3 minus 8 equals
19.
19. Very good. Those are some toughies. Okay. Prepare for math, please.
Wait, you didn't do the backward.
What?
You didn't do the backward. Yes.
I said I did first and second person in the row, and then I did third and fourth person in the row. So you were that second group. All right, let's prepare for math. And today we're going to actually combine 2 lessons together. So on page 43, 44 is subtracting money. And then 45 and 46 is estimating, which we have been doing. So I don't really feel like we need to have a separate lesson on estimating because we've been estimating. Mason, I asked you earlier not to have that at your desk. You were supposed to have it over here. Okay? All right, please move your pen. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 43 together. Tell you what, I'll let you know as we go along because it doesn't matter what you'll find out as we go along what we're going to do. So let's go to page 43 and we're going to subtract money. So we're doing the same thing, subtracting, except we're going to add a decimal point and a dollar sign. So for number 1, the first thing we're going to do is round each number to the place with the greatest value to estimate. And then we're going to solve. So we have $36.07 and $12.58. So what will those numbers round up or down? $36.07. So we're going to round to the place with the greatest value, which is the 3. So does that round up to 40?
Up to 40.
Or down to 30? Up to 40, right. So in your box, write $40. Dylan, we're on page 43. And $12.58. Does that round up to $20 or down to $10? Right. Now it's easy to add or subtract once you've estimated, because what's $40 minus $10? You've got all these zeros, and then all you have to do is subtract 4 minus 1, which is 3. So $30. And don't forget your dollar sign and decimal point. All right, now let's solve. So we've got $36.07 minus $12.58. All right, so we're going to have to do some borrowing because we can't take 8 from 7. Did you find it? Where's the pencil from? Okay. Who can tell me how to solve that problem there? Okay, Autumn. everybody borrow correctly? So, borrowing, another name for it is renaming, because okay, so it's the same amount. When you, say for instance, well, I'm trying to, how to see. Because if you have 6 ones, this is actually your ones place, right? Because it's in front of the decimal point. So if you have 6 ones, that's the same as, well, I guess, I'm messing it up. Never mind. Let me get to a different problem that can explain it better. So $23.49. Number 2, we have $900.50. Is that going to round up to $1,000 or down to 900? That one's easy. Wake up, guys. It rounds down. Because look, it's only 50 cents more than 900. So $900. And then $694.75. Estimate, what does that round to? Is $694 closer to 700 or 600? 700. So subtract. Okay, so all these zeros, 0 minus 0 is 0. 9 minus 7 is 2. So 200 is our estimated answer. And let's solve. So we've got 950 cents minus $694.75. Okay. Can we take 5 from 0? No. So we need to rename our 0. 5, if we borrow, becomes what? 4. And then we add the 10 that we took away to our 0. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Can we take 7 from 4? No, we can't borrow from 0.
Nope.
We can't borrow from 0, so we need to come all the way over to 9 and borrow, so that becomes 8. So does that mean I can just skip the zeros and put a 1 in front of the 4?
No.
You have to do each place value at a time. So what do? I borrowed and
1 to make
okay,
that first 0 10.
good.
Cross out the 10 to make it a 9. And then add that 10 to make 10,000. 1,000.
Well, no, there's no comma, it's a decimal point, so it's different.
So we're going to plug that into a 9. And then that 4 will become a 14.
Right.
14 minus 7 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
9 minus 4 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
9 minus 9 is 0. And 8 minus 6 is 2.
Good. So, our $205.75, that's pretty close to $200. Yes.
So, what I do is, well, 8 minus 6 is 2, but I found another way.
What's
All
that?
you have to do is count up, so you got 6, 7, 8, and 8 equals 2.
Right, just count up. Okay, so next section you don't need to estimate, you only need to solve. So can I go ahead and erase this?
Yes.
Everyone's
Yeah.
got all these? Okay, Alex, question?
I just want to do one of them.
Alright, so number 3. $7.46 minus minus $2.84.
Okay, so you do 6 minus 4. You can do that because the top number is higher, and that equals 2.
Right.
But you can't do it with the 4 minus 8. So you're gonna go over to your 7, cross it out, turns into a 6, and then that 4 turns into a 14, and then 8 minus 14 equals 6. So now you have 62 cents. And now you do 6 minus 2, and that equals 4. So now you have $4.62.
Right. That wasn't too bad. Now, number 4. $85 minus $27.59, or $27.59. Okay, so we're gonna need to borrow. All right, Jensen, and then Marissa, you can do the next one.
So 0 minus 9, that doesn't work. 9 minus 0. Okay.
0 minus 9, can't do it.
Yeah. So
Or you get
Zero.
a negative number.
and then you can't borrow from 0, obviously. So we're gonna go over to the 5, make that a 4,
Good.
and then make that 0 after it a 10. Cross that 10 out to make it a 9, and then make 10 ones.
Good.
And then 10 minus 9 equals 1. 9 minus 5 equals 4. 4 minus 7, well, you can't do that.
Right.
So you're going to borrow from your 8 next door. And you're going to get 6. And he's going to have 7, but you get a 14. 14 minus 7. 7 minus 2 equals 5. So $52.41.
57.41. Yeah. Right. $57.41. Number 5. $704.90 minus $377.85. So remember, for money, you don't forget your decimal point dollar sign, or you'll lose a point on your test, because it's a whole different thing. Okay? So Marissa, go ahead.
So you can't subtract 0 minus 5. You go to the 9, cross it out, it becomes an 8. The 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 8 equals 0. 4 minus 7, you can't do it. You can't go to the 0 minus 7. So you go to the 7, it becomes a 6. The 0 becomes a 10. Cross it out, it becomes a 9. And the 4 becomes a 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 6 minus 3 is 3.
Good. $327.05. And number 6. $620.30 minus $437.05. Nicholas.
Okay, so you don't have enough in the ones place to go over to the 3 and you cross it out, make it a 2, and add it to the ones place, and that becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 2 minus 0 is 2.
Right?
And then you put your decimal point.
Good.
And you can't do 0 minus 7, and you can't do 2 minus 3, so you go over to the 6.
Well, no, you can borrow from the 2 though, right? Because we need to borrow for the ones place here.
Okay, so you cross out the 2, make it a 1,
Mhm.
and add it to the 10 to make it a 10. And 10 minus 7 is 3. And, well, you can't do 1 minus 3. So you go over to the 6, make it a 5. And the 1 becomes 11.
Right.
And 11 minus 3 is 9.
Close.
No, 8.
Mhm.
And 5 minus 4 is 1.
Good.
So you have $183.25.
Very good.
And don't forget to put your dollar sign.
So, any questions on borrowing? Okay, some of you look like you're working ahead. Okay. Number 7 is a story problem. So we have to find the clue words to help us decide how we're gonna solve. Alright, so we've got the Larsons bought a camp stove and a lantern. What was the cost of both items? So, let's see here. Mason, what are we gonna do for that story problem? What are the clue words?
Bought. And what was the cost of those items?
Okay, so both is adding, right?
Yeah.
So what are we gonna add?
79.49
Mm-hmm.
plus $69.89.
Good. Okay, so we're gonna need to solve. Alright, now this is just adding, so we don't need to borrow, right? So 9 plus 9 is 18. So put your 8, carry your 1. 1 plus 4 plus 8 is what?
20.
1 plus 4 is 5. And what's 5 plus 8? 13. So put your 3, carry your 1. Now 1 and 9 make 10, so that's easy. And what's 10 plus 9? 19. And then 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 plus 6 is 14. So our answer is $149.38. And when you have money for your story problem, you don't need to put a clue word or a label because $149.38 is kind of like your labels. All right, number 8. The Blakes bought the dome tent on sale for $165.99. How much did they save? So what are we going to do for that story problem? Right, we're going to subtract. So actually there's really not a clue word in there. But when you see the word save, it means that, like, okay, let's think of it in smaller terms. Say you went to Walmart and you wanted to buy some slime and it normally costs $5, but it's on sale for $3. How much money did you save? So you subtract $5 minus $3 is $2, you save $2. Okay, so number 8, what are we gonna do? Logan?
We're gonna plus the
they bought a tent on sale. So how much did the tent originally cost?
1,800.
No, $187.
And 95 cents.
Right? And then how much did they buy it on sale?
16
$165
and 99
and 99 cents. So we need to solve. Okay. So we're going to need to borrow because you cannot take 9 from 5. So borrow from our 9, so that becomes an 8, and our 5 becomes 15. What's 15 minus 9? 6. You know how I subtract 9s? Well, there is the way with the hand. Well, no, that's multiplying. Okay? But I always think of the 9 as being a 10. And so 15 minus 10 is 5, and then I just add an extra one. Because 9 is 1 away from 10. Okay, so that's how I subtract using 9s. What's 8 minus 9? Can't do it, right? So come over here and borrow. So 7 becomes 6. 8 becomes 18. What's 18 minus 9?
9.
9. What's 6 minus 5?
1.
1. And what's 8 minus 6?
2.
2. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So they saved $21.96. So now they can go to McDonald's. Okay. That was number 8.
Sucks.
Number 9. Okay. I think I just heard somebody say something inappropriate. Okay? Let's not do that. Mr. Jones paid for a 5-gallon cooler with a $50 bill. How much change did he receive? So, I guess, again, the clue word isn't on the poster, but think about it. Okay, so the cooler cost $24.99, but he gave the cashier $50. So how would we find how much change he gets back?
We would minus.
Right, we need to subtract. So we'll subtract $50 minus the cost of the cooler, $24.99. Okay, so we just need to come down here and solve. All right, we're going to borrow all the way from the 5. So 5 becomes 4, and this becomes 10. But we still need to borrow, so that becomes 9. This becomes 10. We need to borrow one more time. This becomes 9. This becomes 10. So 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 4.
7.
No,
6.
no,
5.
5. And 4 minus 2,
2.
2. So he hands the cashier $50, and she hands him back $25.01. Okay. And then the last one, number 10, is Mrs. Hayes bought a first aid kit and a set of flashlights. What was the total cost? So what is our clue word for that? Some of you are working ahead and you might be doing more problems than you need to be. I didn't tell you what we're going to do next. Plus, I don't know if you got these ones right that we're working on. I know it's moving kind of slowly, but we just have to stay together. Okay, Jacob, can you put your book on your desk? Please don't work ahead. Alright, what are we gonna do? What was the total cost? Alex?
So what we're gonna do is we're going to do $19 and 39 cents plus $12 and 75 cents equals. So
Right,
now
because, hold on one second, what's the clue word in our story problem?
total cost.
Yes, total. Total is the clue word. So that means we're gonna add.
So now we're gonna go horizontal way, and we're gonna do
Here, well, this is vertical.
vertical way, and plus.
Alright, so 9 plus 5 is,
So now 9. Oh yeah. So it's gonna equal 14. So you're gonna put a 4 at the bottom and a 1 over the
here your
3.
1, right? And then look,
And-
7 and 3 make 10.
Yeah.
And what's
So
plus 1?
equals 11. So we're just gonna put a 1 here and a 1 over the 9.
Okay,
and-
1 and 9 make 10, right?
Yep.
And
So
add
that goes up there, and we have 2 left. And so now 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 2 equals $4. So your
Wait.
answer is 42 cents.
No, hold up.
I mean,
Because 1 plus 9 plus 2 is 12. So put your 2, carry your 1. So then add those.
Did I not say that? Because I did.
I'm not, I think you might have added an extra, or carried a 2. I think you carried a 2. Instead of,
Well, I did in my book like that.
okay.
So,
what's,
so your final answer. Oh no. So now 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. So
no, 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay?
did I have? I have 2 in my box.
I don't know. Maybe you copied the problem incorrectly when you copied it.
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. So your final answer is $32.14.
Very good. Okie dokie. So what I'm gonna have you do is turn to page 45. All right. We are only gonna do the estimating boxes, okay? You don't need to actually solve for the problem. So let's just do 1, 2, and 3 together, and then I'm gonna have you do the rest of the estimating by yourself. So number 1, we've got 62,497. Does that round? Does 62,000 round up to 63,000 or down to 62,000?
Down to 62.
Right, down to 62,000. Oops, we're not doing money. I was in money mode. And then we're adding, so does 8,623 round up to 9,000 or down to 8,000? Up to 9,000. So add them together. All the zeros add up to 0. What's 9 plus 2? 11. Carry your 1. 1 plus 6. Whoops. Is 7. All right, number 2. 46,518. Does that round up to 47,000 or down to 46,000?
Rounds up to
Right.
47,000.
Good. Oh, I did money again.
Not doing money.
Okay, so 47,000 and Are we gonna round 5,213 up to 6,000 or down to 5,000?
Down to 5,000.
Right. Okay, add, zeros are 0. 7 plus 5 is what?
12.
12. Put your 2, carry your 1. 1 plus 4 is
5.
5. So 52,000. And then number 3, it's a subtraction. So estimate is 4,426 going to round up to 5,000 or down?
400.
Or down to, now this says round down to 4,400.
4,400.
Yeah, round down to 4,400. And then 893, is that going to round up to 900 or down to 800? Up. Okay, so 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 9 is, now see, I think, or not plus,
Aren't we subtracting?
subtract. So the way I do it is I would think, oh, we can't subtract that, we need to borrow. Okay, so 3, 4 becomes 3, 4 becomes 14. So the way I think of it is 14 minus 10 is 4, and then add another one, so 5. And then 3. Now, for 4, 5, 6, and 7, you're going to estimate to the greatest value. So you'll be estimating to the 10,000th place on most of those, and then 100,000th place on number 6.
20,000?
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is bonus. So page 44, the odds. Page 45, finish the page. So it's numbers 4 through 8. And page 46 is extra, which you may get rewarded for doing. Okay? Quite possibly.